يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون.
فرش التراب يضمني وهو حول الرمال تلفني فرش التراب يضمني وهو غطائي حول الرمال تلفني بل من ورائي واللحد يحكي ظلمة فيها ابتلائي والنور خط كتابه أنسي لقائي والأهل أين حنانهم باعوا وفائي.
So there is different ethnicities, different nationalities, different races, different colors you see at ICN. However, there is a common chord, common bonding which makes us all feel one, which is our love for our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, love for our Prophet, and love for our deen. When you come to ICN, you feel that warmth and that acceptance from the community members. The cubs, which are kids from 1st through 5th grade, gets an opportunity to interact and have some fun time and learning opportunities with their parents and their friends as well. At our Cub Scout program, we have almost 22 kids right now, and we are looking to grow, inshallah. We do a lot of activities. Some of them are indoor, some of them are outdoor. One of the activities which we did lately was the Vertical Endeavors, which is here at Life Fitness, where it's a rock climbing facility where we went and had a lot of fun with our kids and our parents.
Things that we do after completing the prayer is we recite Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar 33, 33, 34 times. So this is a way of keeping track of how many times you've recited it. The Prophet
I was about to be homeless for the 3rd time, and Brother Shahab basically scooped me up. He was, he received my phone call. It took us a few phone calls to actually make contact with each other, and yet that has never ceased. They have just continued to care for me, to be tender and compassionate, and just it goes really beyond articulation. I'm just not able to really express it myself because it's an ongoing process that just has not stopped.
I start to give you an example. I think you guys will start to pick it up. You remember the hadith where the Prophet ﷺ asked Ubay ibn Ka'b radiallahu anhu, what is the greatest verse in the Quran? And he said, when he says that, it piques your interest. So he said, Allah and His Messenger know best. So Prophet ﷺ asked him again. A couple of the issues about the youth is that, growing up in America is very different from growing up overseas. So a lot of the times, there's like a cultural and a generational gap. Right? I was born and raised here, so in the United States. So a lot of times I'm able to connect with the youth and they can come to me with their problems and approach me with their issues. And my responsibility is to try to kind of bridge that gap between the parents and the youth. So sometimes the simple concepts that youth have gotten misinformation about or no guidance regarding that cause them to want to take drastic steps, such as leaving Islam. So that's where I try to counsel them and talk to them, try to give them alternatives, halal alternatives, so that they can enjoy in a halal way.
Most of the youth, they're not going to be attracted straight up just to come in to the masjid just for speaks and lectures. You have to find something to bring them into the masjid, and that's what the gym is for. It's something that we kind of undervalue as a community because we don't think that the gym is of importance. We just think, oh, let's play basketball. But the fact is, Jum'ahs, everything that goes on in our community, it's now starting from the gym. Any big speeches, Jum'ahs, Tarawih prayer, basketball, any sporting events, any halakas, the base is supposed to be in the gym, and then we bring it into here. We bring it into the musalla, which is really important because now you're exposing kids to both the gym and the musalla, and now then you're exposing kids more into the whole community as a whole.
मेरा दिल बदल दे मेरा दिल बदल दे
First major battle between the Muslims and the Kuffar. Battle of Badr is the right answer. MashaAllah, you get a point. Okay, question for you. Ready?
What we try to do is utilize every single penny that comes into the Al-Falah Academy to provide that back to the schools, via, the learning, the books. Sometimes we do a lot of rewards to encourage the students to come back and learn more about Islam.
Okay, so time to pray, you're watching TV, there's a game going on, you're watching a movie, and these things go on for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, even longer than that sometimes, and there's a prayer in between, and so you know you want to pray, you know you're supposed to pray, you already know that. But your nafs, your desires, they don't want to pray. They want to be lazy, they want to enjoy, they don't care about the consequences of things. And so it's up to us to say no to them. It's up to us to
We have, obviously with the Al-Falah being an academic institution, there is, the primary focus is disseminating knowledge and getting the students educated on the principles of the deen. We also get them involved with community service type of activities, with school outings. We get them involved in other ICN specific activities.
मैं
So,
कब तक उम्र काटूं
I'm part of North ICN, which is the youth girls group. So we are basically from high school and above. Try to do a whole bunch of activities, anywhere from sports to youth halakas, baking competitions, and alhamdulillah, I have started to head that group. The youth girls, we try to bring them together in one place that they feel not only safe but comfortable to talk about whatever they want to do. So they're not going to talk, if they don't talk to us about it, they're going to find someone else to talk to us about it. This is where we can actually, we have an establishment, we have someone backing us, we have someone supporting us to actually come out and say use our space. We've built a gym for you, come play sports, come, we've got times allotted for us. Just get together, get these girls together and give them a spot, a place, give them activities, give them something to do.
करूं कुर्बान अपनी सारी खुशियाँ
وامرأة حمالة الحطب
were Shake a Smile's first HIFS class. They were a bunch of friends who, I mean, they didn't hang out that much, but once they met in the masjid, they became like brothers. And I think that right now they're juniors in high school, juniors and sophomore in high school. They completed HIFS together, and now they just hang out together.
मेरा दिल बदल दे, मेरा दिल बदल दे, पड़ा हूँ तेरे दर पे दिल शिकस्ता, पड़ा हूँ तेरे दर पे दिल शिकस्ता, रहूं क्यों दिल
Alhamdulillah, our community is growing, and it's growing at a rapid pace. But one of the things that we don't want is for the community to become stagnant. So in order for our community to continuously grow, we have to continuously provide programs and improve the quality of our programs and develop new programs. So inshallah, with a bigger space, right, there will be a school, Al-Falah Academy, inshallah, will have their weekend school there. ICN Al-Falah Academy will have their weekend school there.
I mean, this is a project close to my heart, like everyone else. And it's something that we need to focus on. We have a great facility. However, there's a risk, all right, because we are renting this facility from the school district, and there's a risk that we may not have access to these facilities. So having our own facilities that give us a peace of mind, if you will, that we do have a facility that we can rely on to use to provide those learning opportunities for the kids. That's one. Second, we're growing, all right? If you look back 2 years ago, we had like about roughly 350 students versus over 500. Alhamdulillah, the growth is there. We expect that growth is going to continue. So, and we're maximized in terms of a classroom in our current facility. So having a bigger, larger facility belonging to the community is integral to take this community to the next level.
We think that Naperville is like the perfect utopia. We think it's a perfect society. But the fact is, the people that are now coming to the masjid, they're facing problems with alcohol, they're facing problems with marijuana, they're facing problems with dating all throughout. I've been asked plenty of times from Muslim brothers, like, hey, do you want to go smoke? Do you want to go drink? It happens in our community. And we just don't think about it because we think, oh, all our kids are going to be perfect, they're going to be doctors. But if we're not, like, bringing them to the masjid, if we're not focusing on them coming to the masjid, regardless if it's for basketball, regardless if it's for just one halaqah a month. Fact is, if they can learn one thing, and if one Muslim youth changes in our community because of the masjid, because of the gym, then any dollar we've spent as a whole, that's a success in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I mean, that's just the true fact about it.
وصحبه وسلم.